What it do, what it do, what it do, who? It is I, Eden the Hero, and this is Humble Good Times. Welcome, journeying through adversity. That's all that is. So just gonna start off on a recap because this might be a longer video. I'm feeling like all the things that I want to talk about, maybe not. But we'll see how it flows. If you hear anything in the background, I don't know what the hell is going on. I guess it might be somebody working on a car or something, but I'm hearing a whole bunch of shit in the background right now. And this is pretty early for me now because I've been recording later, and I just wanted to really get it in early because I feel like I have more energy right now. I had a productive day for the most part. So just to recap, we'll start last Sunday. Got to go to church. Had a good time. I'm really enjoying the atmosphere and the environment of this church where I feel like I don't know if I'm ready to tell them about my identity. I mean, I haven't really met nobody like substantial yet. I mean, I did, but I didn't. So I met like 2 people on Wednesday when I went to church. But when I went on Sunday, I did kind of talk to people because they had their small group what they call it. It's like an introduction to like every all the small groups they're going to be having for their springtime. I don't know what to call it. Like, I really don't know what it is, but they have small groups. I guess they have them by the season. So for small group for the springtime is going to be starting around the 22nd of February. So I signed up for one. That's going to allow me to meet with people that are creatives and they're just getting together to work on their own particular artwork, whether it's painting. Somebody was talking about crocheting. I'm going to be writing, and yeah, so that's all I know so far. So I'll know more as I attend. But yeah, last Sunday attended church, had a really nice time. It was a beautiful day, by the way. It's been beautiful all week, I must say. It's been excellent all week. Today especially, it was just so nice. I'm in shorts. It's like 78 degrees in my apartment right now, maybe hotter because it was like 78 outside, so it might be like 80 degrees. I haven't looked at my thermostat because I haven't had to deal with it. I have a fan from when I lost my air conditioning. Was like the thing that, like, I forgot what they call it. I think it's called a capacitor or something like that, where it pushes the air out, and it was broken back in like July, August, and I had to like be in the heat for like 3 days. So I've been using my fan to keep me cool this past week, and it's been really like nice because like I feel like the warm air just immediately puts me in a good mood. Like, I wake up with good energy, where I'm not freezing, where I'm not hot. Because last summer was really hot, and they were saying like how that was probably one of the hottest summers it's been in a long time. And I thought it was me because I didn't have my air conditioning. But at the same time, I realized like even in my apartment, it felt really warm even with my air on. So I'm just glad that there is actual proof that it was just that much hotter last summer. And I'm praying this summer isn't hotter or as hot. I enjoyed the weather that we've been experiencing because it's like perfect weather. It's not too hot. It got just enough cool in the wind if it blows, and it's pleasant. It's enjoyable. You can go anywhere. You can wear jeans. You can wear shorts. And it don't matter because you're going to be comfortable either way. So yeah, so Sunday was very comfortable. I went to my friend's little birthday celebration. Him and his girlfriend they had for him, and it was just so enjoyable. I mean, it's so laid back and low key where it's like I just enjoy the company of the people that I really care about. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind meeting new people, but I just love when we're like the space that I'm in with my friends because we're just at a point where it's like I can really unfold who I am or expose who I am. And it's not that it's like I'm putting on a mask all this time, but I'm layered. It takes me a while to really let people in, and we're going on like 3 years of friendship. So yeah, it's nice to just unravel myself a little bit and more and just get more comfortable around the people that I care about. And even with my parents, it's been a little better with the way that our relationship has become because I had a tough conversation with them a while ago, and I just wanted them to know where I stand as far as between my faith and my identity. We have an understanding of like I have my beliefs, they have their beliefs, but there's love and there's respect, and that's all I ask for. And they look out for me, they support me in ways where it matters. But yeah, I had a great time with my peoples. We had a really good conversation with just talking about the projects each of us are working on, and they were asking me about my scripts. Like I really love when people can engage me about the things that I'm passionate about and that I'm working on. And it's just so important to me because it matters to me. If I do talk about it to you, that's where I feel like I'm trying to really let you in with letting you know what I'm working on, what I'm passionate about. So little by little I open up, and the more I see that you're interested in getting to know me just as much as I'm interested in getting to know you, that's where I'm sold. Like I appreciate that. They look out for me. I left their house with bags of food. Oh my God. I feel so blessed. I just feel so blessed with just the amount of food I got to take home that my friend just never misses with her food. Like anything she cooks, and even if she picks shit up that's pre-made, she'll like always make something to go with it. Or they might do a cocktail. My boy, he did a cocktail. It was his birthday celebration, but he made me a cocktail. And we both tried this wine from Aldi. It's a lemon flavored wine. It was so good. And he mixed it for me. But I drink mine straight at home. It's a really good. I think that's gonna be my summer drink. So yeah, we had a really good time, really good conversation. It set my week up really good, like and positive. I went home, and I was working on trying to get my last video uploaded so that way I could say that I still did it on Sunday and have it for the week. But yeah. So Monday came. Monday, I don't think I did too much Monday. I don't remember 100%, but I probably just worked out, cooked. I mean, I make it a habit of actually getting things checked off that I want to do. So like, it'll be a workout, 30 minutes of writing. I'm doing some training on LinkedIn Learning. So it'll be a combination of that, or cooking for the few days, for a week or whatever. Actually, no, I made my lasagna last Friday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. And I have like one more piece left, so probably eat that tomorrow. But my next dish is gonna be chicken. And I already have rice made that I froze, so I'm gonna just thaw that shit out, heat that up. And then my friend, she gave me the green beans. It's gonna be good. So Monday was low key. Tuesday, I think I went for a walk or something. I got out the house, I believe. I can't remember for whatever reason. I don't think I went anywhere. I wasn't trying to be honest with you. But yeah, I pretty much stayed home. I mean, I did my little things like I said on Monday, like the shit I do around the house. And then Wednesday, I actually had my appointment on Wednesday, I believe. Was it Wednesday or was it Tuesday? No, it was Tuesday. I'm sorry. Tuesday, I had my appointment. I did leave the house Tuesday. So that was the 4th of February. So yeah, Tuesday I went and seen my doctor. Did a follow-up just to check on my wrist. I am no longer wearing the brace. I only gotta wear it if like I'm experiencing some pain, which I'll probably put on today because I got a little bit of pain from lifting my laptop bag. Sometimes I'll just forget and just start picking shit up and then be like, oh shit, God. But yeah, went to the doctor, got my follow-up. Finally can use my arm and hand, but I can only lift 5 pounds, which it's bullshit, but I get my doctor wants to be safe. I surrender, okay? I surrender. I accept. I understand that this is what it is. Tuesday, let me finish up Tuesday. Tuesday, I reached out to my boss just to let him know like the circumstances of what I reached out to him via phone. I did reach out to him over the phone. I ended up calling him. He didn't pick up. I texted him. He texted me back, and I sent over the letter with the updated limitations. So I'm still not at work. Wednesday, I find out that they're not going to be able to bring me back just yet because I still have a 5 pound. I still don't have enough to where it's going to be out of the liability issue of me being a liability. And I had a feeling that might have happened because I really tried to talk my doctor down into just saying that I could use my left hand and not specifically say how much weight, but that's something that would have been eventually exposed because I won't be able to do as much. I probably gonna have to get help and everything. So yeah, Wednesday, I actually verbally talked to my boss because he reaches back out to let me know whether or not they're going to be able to. So I find out Wednesday that he's not able to bring me back just yet. I need more of a higher weight limit than 5 pounds. And I'm just like, okay, I knew this was probably going to happen. So I was disappointed, but I wasn't like super surprised because when he said 5 pounds, I'm like, what am I going to do with a 5 pound weight limit? I mean, there are things that it's not like I carry heavy shit all day. It's just what it is, and that it just made me like realize like if I were to put on a job application with anyone else that's in that line of work, it's gonna be an issue either way. I can't lift. Like most places want you to lift like 50 pounds by yourself, up to 50 pounds. Or maybe it's like 25 to 50 pounds, we'll say that. And I can't do any of that right now because of my wrist. So I've been putting in applications though. I've been trying to find some type of like part time. Hell, I put in for a gas station because I'm just like I want to make some cash while I can, and knowing that I can't even use my vacation because I'm technically in a negative, and I'm like, how am I in a negative when it's a new year? And it gets all reset. Like that didn't make any sense to me. So I know if I were to go back in these next 5 weeks, I'm gonna have to make up time for or I think it's an accrual system where I'm gonna have to accrue the time for vacation and stuff. So I didn't even get paid for the holiday for the new year. So yeah, I don't know. And I don't want to necessarily get a new full-time job and have to pay them out, whatever. So I'm really trying to like play this smart and just find part-time for now. But I still got to make it through the rest of the month. What my parents afforded me was to get my rent paid, pay a few bills, and eat. And it was enough for that time. But I'm very low on my cash right now where I gotta do something. But I do believe it's all gonna work out because Wednesday wasn't just that news. I ended up finding out about my mom. My mom calls me about my dad, which I told y'all about. And he had to go to the hospital, and it wasn't for his leg again, but he was severely dehydrated, and he didn't realize that's what it was. But thankfully, that's all it was. All he had needed to do was be rehydrated. Like, let's get him some water. Let's get him these IV drip and get him back to his normal self. So, thank God, my dad is good. I'm happy he's continuing to heal. I'm gonna have to actually call him because I haven't talked to him since Wednesday, and I tried calling yesterday, but he was probably resting. So I get it. I'm really good about just like giving people their time and space while they're trying to get better. So I'll reach back out to him today or tomorrow. But yeah, and then Wednesday night, like I said a little earlier, I went to church. I got a notification popped up on my, what's it called? On my phone, and I took a walk. I took like a 1.5 mile walk on Wednesday. And on that walk, I had a notification from my church's app that they're going to have service. Or no, they texted me, I'm sorry. They texted me about Wednesday night service, and the service was prayer and worship. It wasn't really like a sermon or anything. We just prayed the whole time outside of them just worshiping, doing the worship music. I'm trying to get myself into the worship part of service because I like just going for the message. I really get lifted off the message, but I'm really trying to find ways of getting into the praise part of the service. So I like sat while I was watching. It was like being at a live concert. It was nice. The people are talented. They're really good. The band is really nice. And I just prayed for about 30 to 40 minutes, just praying. And there was other people there praying. And I felt so much better after all of that. Like, I was just so uplifted, and I just felt like I was nudged. After I seen that notification, it nudged me to want to go. I was like, you know what? I ain't got nowhere else to be. I ain't got to get up early in the morning. Let me take the time to just go connect with other people, with God. And that night, I ended up, 2 people introduced themselves to me, a guy named Sam and a woman named Skip. And really just welcoming, because I was sitting by myself and they'd never seen me. So I appreciate that type of stuff because I'm very shy. I'm a very shy individual. Unless I'm with other people and I'm by myself, I'm probably not going to talk to someone unless I need to ask a question. So I did that. I also saw in my email that night a really big blessing that should be coming to me soon. I'll tell y'all when it happens, but it's something that really just, I feel like it was God that affirmed and just him providing, him showing up on time, and I feel like it's going to happen. So I really do believe everything's going to work out for my highest good. And after Wednesday, I've been reading a book called How to Hear from God. So I'm in like chapter 5, but this was part of chapter 4 that I read. That it was something about how let me go grab it. Be right back. Alright, so yeah, I'm back. So it's called How to Hear from God. It's by Joyce Meyer. I actually got this book off of my sister's bookshelf when I was in Pennsylvania sometime last year. Or it was probably, I think it was like a year before that I actually got this book. It really hit home for me. Like, okay, here it goes. So the chapter is called God Speaks Through Internal Peace. I really wish I would have like copied it or took a picture of it when I thought to. I'll be honest with y'all, I read in the bathroom. If I read outside the bathroom, like if I'm sitting on my sofa or in my bed, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I feel like reading in the bathroom has been more effective for me because I read like a book prior to this all in the bathroom. There might have been 1 or 2 times where I might have read it outside the bathroom, but most of the time I'm going to read in the bathroom. So I'm having trouble finding it. Okay, I found it. Okay, so she said, I run my life by finding peace. If I am shopping, I don't buy something if I don't have peace about it. If I get into a conversation and start losing my peace, I become quiet. I have learned that it's important to keep peace in order to maintain power. And then there was another section that I read that it says, she put, God leads us by peace. The Bible says that peace is like an umpire that decides what is safe or what is out. No peace, it's out. We are to let the inner harmony in our minds and souls rule and act as an umpire continually in our hearts, deciding and settling with finality all questions that arise in our minds. We are called to live in a peaceful state as members of one body in Christ. So, after reading that, it made so much sense to me because of how I've been moving lately, where I'm living in adversity. And for people that don't know what adversity is, because my friend really just told me that she never heard the word adversity until my vlogs of me talking about adversity. So adversity is basically a financial struggle, not being able to make ends meet completely, or you're just paycheck to paycheck basically. It's really just that. You're living not in poverty necessarily, or you can be. It can be poverty. It can be anything outside of your norm that you're struggling with financially. So my norm is, I used to be able to do more. I used to be able to go visit my friends. I used to be able to go out. I used to be able to go shopping for shit that I probably didn't need, but it was just stuff I wanted. That was basically it. So now it's like I'm really down to basic necessities. I don't try to buy anything that I don't need. I treat myself with little things. So like a bottle of $4 wine from Aldi is a treat for me. Like it's a little treat. Maybe a snack, something's really minimal, but I'm not, the funny thing is I'm not buying fast food. I'm not going out to eat. I am buying shit from the grocery store because I know it's going to stretch, and then it's going to be something that I can actually keep and have for a while. And so that just spoke to me, and that's going to lead into something else where Thursday wasn't much going on Thursday. I did a job hunting. I did some training in Excel on LinkedIn. Worked out. I don't think I took a walk. I might have took the trash out. I don't remember, but the gist of that day was very low key. Didn't do too much. Friday, yesterday. So yesterday I had an epiphany, and I was sitting on the couch and I was texting with my friend. Like at first I was watching a movie actually. I started watching a movie called The Menu because I heard somebody recommend it on a YouTube video I was watching, and it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. It's a horror movie or a thriller. But as I'm sitting there and I'm feeling like just this unsettling feeling of just what am I going to like, I'm tired of feeling like things matter. I feel like it's something that came up in that movie for me because it was like a group of people who are going to this like remote restaurant and having this very exclusive dining experience, and the ending was fucked up. I must say the ending was fucked up, but it was just this idea of exclusivity, of living up here. I even saw a video about someone did a compile of the TikToks on YouTube, and it's talking about basically being entrepreneurs, basically upping your class status. And I had that unsettling feeling of this, I should be further, I should have more, this, then a third, and all of this coming over me. And I was texting with my friend. Let me look at the text message real quick.